advantage of giving away Swain, then taking a roamer. Cassiopeia not so much though, so this is actually the matchup that I talked about previously last weekend when everyone was picking Ryze into Swain. I really do enjoy the Cassiopeia. I think it's a very good matchup specifically into Swain. Very high solo queue win rate, gets to use her speed boost to avoid a lot of what Swain is trying to do, and has the damage to actually kill Swain, which not everyone can say.
Exactly, you can punch through the ultimate. It's also someone who can build Morellos pretty well and actually have that healing debuff, so a lot of nice options there. We also know that Swain does struggle with the wave clear.
In addition, if Swain tries to charge you, he runs face full into a stun, and it is fairly easy to hit the Cassiopeia ultimate on Swains that are trying to keep you in range.
This is a very interesting draft from Echo Fox. The early Camille, they expected the Swain. They said, okay, Camille's coming in as their early pick top lane after the two other tank bans, hoping that there's no answer for solo here.
It can also be a flex, right? We have to remember that, because one thing I would say is in the semifinals, I felt that Echo Fox in their Kazakhs game over-focused on trying to get this good jungle matchup, and then we're not actually able to exploit that Trundle, and Trundle ended up being more valuable. So this could again be Dardoch trying to take an aggressive jungler, and look to try to do something there, but not guaranteed to go to him. We know it is at least flexible.
Well, definitely going to see where the Camille goes then between top lane and the jungle matchup here. Echo Fox can answer a Caitlyn down to the bot lane. They can go for that thing there. Previously, it was a winning lane, and there's tons of range supports to pick up afterwards. If that was a winning formula, and I think it was, they'd keep that going. Obviously, this draft does look different, and they're going to actually remove the option of the flex. The Olaf going to come in, despite the fact that Trundle was already showing, which, as you mentioned before, tends to be a pretty good matchup. Going to go for it anyway, but now it's a very top-focused matchup.
It's a top focus. It's a very offensive lineup here from Echo Fox early on, and they won game one with Huni on a tank. Now they're going to go completely the other route here, try and get Olaf, super early game jungler, to get a Camille ahead. Like, Camille scales very well once you get on Cho'Gath as well.
Yeah, that's what I kind of expected, just because, where else are you going to go here for solo? He doesn't want to go carry versus carry against Huni. The two safer tanks are already off the table. Gnar is not an option in this matchup, so it makes a lot of sense. But because it was obvious to me, it should be obvious to Echo Fox, and they made the conscious decision to leave that unbanned and target the Morgana instead.
All right, so Tahm Kench, Caitlyn going to be the bot lane matchup yet again for Clutch Gaming. This time around, the Varus becomes Ashe. Otherwise, similar stuff here. Dardoch again with a great early game jungler, but the other solo lanes are different. Cho'Gath will be picked up into Camille, and I'm very curious to see if Echo Fox can play yet again another fast, aggressive game and get that 30-minute stomp.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching Lyra very closely, because it's definitely going to be difficult to navigate this one once again in the early game. There's a lot of potential, for the damage to get out of control on the side of Echo Fox. And Huni, the big reason everyone always points to him as the best top laner is he can display his skill on champions like Camille that have that skill expression. Lots of mobility, lots of damage. So if they do get him going, then he can be a playmaker.
He definitely can, but I will say, I think there's even more pressure on Echo Fox to end this game early when you're looking across the table from a Swain, Trundle, Cho'Gath frontline with backline damage coming from the Caitlyn. That feels hopeless late, so you better be winning early.
Best defense is a good offense is going to be their motto this game.
And Echo Fox has been all about offense for most of this season. Huni likes to go forward, and this is a comp built around him doing just that. Pay attention to the top set of the matchup here in this one. Game 2 about to be underway. Getting ourselves onto Summoner's Rift. Clutch Gaming down 0-1 in this series. Echo Fox hoping for a third-place finish in their first ever playoff run as an organization. They found a new lineup, and it has looked pretty good. Blast Cone taken off. And they're going to find a re-engage, actually. Lyra going to be slow. This is a 3-on-2. Make it a 3-on-3. The Chevy shows up, but look at the health bar dropping. Lyra forced to flash away. The flash is the chase, and now Bevavin down to 300 health. Will they find more? The slow is in. The poison as well, forced to flash out. And what a great early game for Echo Fox.
The big reason everyone always invades with Olaf like this, because you can snowball. If you hit an axe, it's so difficult to get away, and Lyra there gets a little bit too close. Now he has no flash either to get away with, and Dardoch once again gets to start out with the counter jungle, sealing away Clutch Gaming's blue buff.
Yeah, I mean, he could get triple buffed here. Fevin had to blow his flash and his TP level 1, which really does hurt you, especially if you were looking to go for a tier build on that early base.
Yeah, you can see that no hesitation there from Echo Fox. They have Cassiopeia poison, extra speed that they can chase with. They have Camille, huge long range stun they can go with there. They're itching for this 3v3. And Lyra definitely a bit of a mistake here in giving it to them. Blast Cone goes down. He didn't see them, but there you go. One axe hits, and in come the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I mean, the hook shot is just such a good follow-up, too. And again, now Lyra caught out.
Flashless, lots of damage coming through for Phoenix. Lands the next haste. A couple more twin fangs. Means a red buff goes over to the mid lane. This could not have gone better for Echo Fox.
Phoenix, oh my good. Dardoch, yeah, has a very clear path to topside to try and get that Huni snowball going.
Not going to land the stun, but here comes Predator. Solo going to have to keep running through the slow. Rupture not going to land just yet. There's the blue smite, and there's the auto X coming in. Solo going to flash, but there's going to be more axes, more damage, and a kill comes through. Dardoch now on 2 kills. Trundle only gets a pillar and walks away.
Yeah, that is just so rough there for Solo. Tough to get away from the Olaf with the Chilling Smite, just running it down. And they can honestly just dive Lyra if he stays around. He's level 3. That is level 6 Huni now.
Yeah, he's easier to kill than the Cho'Gath even, because he also still doesn't have flash. So Dardoch's going to loop around.
Okay, Ward's going to see him, though, and Lyra knows to be pretty well afraid as Solo TP's back. This will not be any kind of a secondary dive, but Lyra, suffering through a 2-level deficit, has to somehow play for his own jungle, and that might be difficult as the damage comes across. There comes the leap, and there's nowhere to go, but he gets the kill first. At least it's going to be a trade as Sway managed to help courtesy of Vision of Empire, and now there could be a bit more of a re-engage. But Phoenix inside the jungle, 6v5 going to find the stun as well. Hawkshot doesn't mean much of anything as the rest of the team come across. Adrian is here again, finds the heal, and Solo will lose his life. You have to believe Huni leaps across the skies and finds the 5th kill for Echo Fox.
Even with Huni missing a lot of hook shots here on the Camille, Adrian, the support Na'Vi here with multiple roams.
Solo's dead. I don't think he's anywhere to go. He's got no flash. He's grounded. Gets sent to your room, back to the fountain, and now Thebevin, maybe an overdive, a great pillar. Flash back in, and lands the first kill. But they've also got the trade back on Aliris. Now Thebi stuck on a turret, looking for some damage towards Huni, some towards Phoenix as he pulls aggro. Kites right back out, and there's nowhere left to go. They're going to get that kill on a turret. Nicely played by Echo Fox, getting that dive 3-1.
They're snowballing this lead expertly with the extra pressure. Now it is a Camille with double buffs. They'll be able to knock over the extra turret here and get the first turret bonus as well.
And I'm fully in agreement, Kobe. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You need that experience. You need that gold. You are too far behind to be giving and hope you can save him from something.
We're going to find a little bit more damage going across. The arrow will come through, and Hako's still not on cleanse, means the bubble lands as well. Going to be able to pop the gray health, but the damage might just be too much. A trade back on an alt sec. The root is in, and they get a trade. That is the best Clutch could have hoped for. Their 3rd kill on the board. That dive only went 1 for 1.
That's true. They have to have reasonable goals here as far as getting some sort of money for
Lower
themselves.
your expectations.
They were able to get a counter kill there, though, and it did go onto the Caitlyn. Clutch Gaming trying to funnel some money there, but Echo Fox return.
Well, they don't quite get the slow as the flash comes through, and now the red spike doesn't mean much damage. Level 6 versus 8, 2-level difference remains here. Lyra just trying to find ways to survive and keep the pressure from getting worse. But look at the advantages across the map. Look at the farm in jungle and the farm in mid lane. 40 CS at 11 minutes is freaking obnoxious.
Yeah, it's almost a 5,000 gold lead, only 11 minutes into the game. Snowballing with an Infernal Drake here for Echo Fox. This one is going to get very...
Already fallen a while ago for that first turret gold. Echo Fox could knock down more of the outers, and now Thebevin without TP could be a target. Dardoch's come around. Adrian here as well, 3 versus 1. Tidal Wave coming across. Absolutely nothing to do. The freest dive all game, 10-3 Echo Fox.
Yeah, he's not even going to bother using his ultimate there. Knows there's no hope of survival, and I mean, maybe it's early to say it, but I think Clutch is going to start thinking about game 3 here pretty soon. Like, this is just too far behind.
Yeah, gonna start thinking about some Olaf bans. That might be a good place to start. Yeah. You know, the early game power here for Dardoch, they've shown that they are gonna be able to execute on it, and you don't have any more games left in the series. Well, Fabibin there, gonna have to blow his flash.
A lot of credit. A lot of credit to Echo Fox as a team right now as we watch a solo fight in the top side. 2-level lead here as well. Huni gonna find the slow. He's gonna dodge Rupture courtesy of his ultimate. Quick golf clap there from Kobe, and that's a solo kill with no worries at all. 4-0-3 in this top lane. Echo Fox firing on all cylinders, all of their players playing to a very high level.
And Kobe started talking about how you have to be okay with taking worse and worse trades, so got his ultimate, you know, that's the first step. Camille ulti down, no problem.
That won't be back up when you respawn, absolutely.
I'm not sure at what point in the game that becomes a good trade.
I think we're getting there.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Oh, and another turret falls, and Echo Fox find the solo turret up there as their 3rd of the game. And yeah, we can watch that again. Hits 11, goes right for it.
Yeah, started the golf clap because You know, during the untargetable flames here from Camille and the Hextech ultimatum, you want to be able to dodge big things. Rupture is very easy to dodge because you can know the timing, you see it.
Trade it for my smite. Solo, traded with ultimatum, and now Febvin wants in, but look how far back Huni can go. Gets away from the vision, and I don't think he's fast enough to chase us down. The wings don't actually make you move faster. And under the turret he goes. Phoenix finds one, and Febvin might not have a lot of places to go.
Yeah, he's got a gate. He can walk right back through the base gate.
Defensive pillar for Lyra. And knock him now under the turret, gonna find that stun. Cleanse on cooldown for a few more seconds, chomp up, but here comes Dardoch, finds one, finds two. Thank you very much under the turret. They're gonna find another one as Febvin will be poisoned, but just resilient enough. Stomach's through it.
Chug those potions, kids. Those will save you.
Echo Fox just looking to close this one out. I mean, we're 18 minutes in. They're 14,000 gold ahead, basically. That is absolutely absurd. One of the most dominant early games I have ever seen.
And this has been kind of the story as a team. Is
the Black Cleaver and an Executioner's Calling join the Olaf item inventory. Just so many different axes and swords now in the build, and he's ready to chop things down. And now the dive, the arrow's not going to land any of the stuns, but Tidal Wave comes across, finds the two of them in the back line. The dive continues. Will they get themselves any kills as Lyra heals up via the ultimate? Looks for the re-engage. A nice two-person route as the damage tries to come through, but Lyra gets just popped right away. Febvin going to fall for one more shot out of Phoenix. Has to trade targets, though. Apollo running out. Finally does get the kill in the mid laner. 5 versus 3. Now down to 2 as Hakuo stuck inside the fountain, and Apollo is going to come crashing down. Here's the recall. Give it to Adrian. Let the support get the kill. He flashes, and it does not matter as Phoenix holds the aggro. One left alive. Into the base they go. 21 minutes on the Nexus turrets.
It's a massacre, and this is gonna put an end to it. The only one left alive is Hakuo to see the Nexus turrets fall.
When the Kench sits on the bench for this one, plays a quick tune, they're all sad as the Nexus falls. A 2-0 start. Echo Fox, one away from a clean sweep.
Match point for Echo Fox, and it's hard to have a better game than that. I mean, right from the word go, they were looking extremely dominant, taking away the jungle from Lyra so heavily. I mean, he was just miles behind. 4 minutes in, he was 3 levels down.